this month is officially at, I think, $2,500. Could be $29,000, which is a great win for me. I know that for the US people, the first world people, it's not that much, which makes me think how I need to have a better system, a better structure to be able to like charge for what's for me a stupid amount of money. I need to be making like 60K and just working like 6 hours a day, like full on focus work. I need to get to that point. That should be just by already saying this, I'm breaking the beliefs and barriers. I know that I should be aiming for more, not necessarily more, but because I don't. At the same time, it is like kind of cool to say, why not 60,000? I can get to a point creatively to say, okay, if I just delegate this work, get more demand here, and just not stop do this work which I enjoy. I enjoy everything I do. I could. Why not? I know people that are making but lots of money. Why not provide services for those people repetitively and yeah, aim for that. I know I can, and I will, because I enjoy this, and I know I've learned through these years that you should never stop creating demand or accumulating or not creating demand, because you cannot create demand. The demand exists is receiving demand. Well, let's say creating more demand for myself. And if, for example, right now I couldn't accept any work, so if I get more work, I should have editors below me to delegate that work. And but yeah, I need to, now that I'm making more than $2,000 a month, if that's consistent, I have to separate like 2 hours a day to structure I recorded a batch of, I think, 9 videos, 8 for sure, I think 9, which gives me 2 more videos of leeway. I already had one. Actually, I had two because I missed a day that I was sick. So technically, I have 4 videos of leeway, which is great. Once I have 7 videos of leeway, I won't create more leeway, because I realized that if I have a system in which I create 7 videos a day, I should have 1 week of leeway, because something could happen 1 week where I cannot film a session. But now that once I have that, I have to put all my resources into making them better, either better or more. And because if I nail the content game and I start getting clients through that, I become like that money printing machine, and I can aim towards $60,000 in revenue. Maybe I delegate in half of that, and I have 30K in profit. I can do that, and I know, and it's insane how it doesn't necessarily need to be like a $5,000 clients. If I have $500 clients, that's, well, no, it's 100 clients at 50K. Let's say 1,000 clients, $1,000 clients, though 50K a month will be 50 clients, which of course 50 it's a lot, but at the same time it's 50. It's not that let's say with a churn rate of 10%, I lose 5 clients a month. Let's say I get 2 clients per week, like 2 clients per week, assuming that I nail the content game, even put some ads or something. 2 clients a week will put me at 8 clients a month. And in let's say in 1 year, I get to like a steady 50 clients a month between churn rate and new clients, right? like, why not? Doesn't seem super, obviously super tough. I have to work every single day like I do and like I enjoy, but it doesn't sound super unrealistic. And let's call it $2,000 a month, and that makes it a whole lot easier. Or not a whole lot easier. Like nowadays in the US and first world countries, a business spending $24,000 a year on like a good service where you put content out there that gets you clients. It's, if I have a system, templates, and like a good labor behind it, and like, yeah, let's say I start using AI to be super efficient or whatever, or I just nail the ideal client, which is easy for me to make them buttloads of money, and then pay me $2,000, even though maybe the work is super simple, but they get so much value from me that they pay it. That's what point of all of this is that I'm getting myself out of the survival mode, and I need to be thinking more on thriving mode. I enjoy my life very, very much, and it's a very inexpensive life. The only expensive part of life is the housing, but that's expensive everywhere. Like I cannot go much cheaper of what I'm currently, and I spend $1,500 a month, 16, let's call it, and I know I can be at 5K. I know it, and I should, like, I think I right now I nailed. Sorry for all the like bosses and everything. I already nailed going to bed at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. between 9 and 9:05. I think 2 days I went between 9:05 and 9:10. So that's nailed down, and also jumping out of bed. That's been, I have the habit tracker there. It's almost a month, and I'll maintain it, and I'll create that habit. Next habit will be to keep my content consumption, social media, to zero. I know that's the next step after I nail this down. After I finish, I'm one video away from one of my clients to be like completely in advance with everything. I'm very close to being fully on top of my workload. I'm realizing that now. If I push through these days and finish this video, I'll be like, nice. Yeah, I'm slowly but surely stepping out of survival mode and going into thriving mode. After this, after I make this video in the next days, it's all about keeping up with the workload, maintaining the leeway that I created, and to save time, to learn more things, to get ahead of things, to strategize a little bit more, see if I can charge some clients more money, to either delegate others or increase the prices to those so they say no and I lose them. Create a new offer, because I was thinking of maybe I could offer 5 times the price on my offer for something more complex, that it would require like 3 times more of my work, but for 5 times the money. I would do it, and it might create more results that are worth way more than they would pay. So I want to be conscious of that, because sometimes it is a win-win for everyone for me to increase the prices. Because again, with this client that I do a video a month for YouTube at $400, which is like, for that type of video I would be charging, if I had charged that the same rate of the other ones, it would be like 200, not less than that, but 200. And I would be like resentful about it and not do a shitty work, but I'm so happy that he's paying that, and he's a client that gives me like half the money I need to break even, which is huge. With this client and the $1,100 a month client, I will be good for my expenses. If I were to have just those two clients, I will have a shit ton of free time to learn more things and put out content and create more demand for myself. But obviously, I want to make double of my living expenses to save money for a rainy day, to create a emergency fund, and being able to play the long game much more, which will give more money, create more money, more success, more thriving. But yeah, point being that I need to have more peace of mind, have more control of things, which all the added attention and focus that I'm getting from being more disciplined and all the work settling down a little bit, looks like I'll be able to cross the threshold of having some time to start analyzing everything and seeing what can I do better and more of, to have more success. I think that's enough. Hopefully, one thing that I still want to build is those perfect days that I've been having. Good days, not perfect days, but way better than 3, 4, 5 weeks ago. And so we're good. Things are settling in a good way, and I need to be way more disciplined or conscious to somehow build slowly but surely those perfect days, and achieving that potential, that work capacity that I know I can. I'm feeling great, super energized and everything, so I know I can achieve that. So yeah, that's more than enough. Thank you for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next week.